Hello, you guys. Welcome back. This is JJ. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day, night, or morning whenever you are watching this video. So I do have a couple of announcements, but before I do want to talk about what this pick a card is. This is a message from La Santa Muerte. These are your crystals for each individual option, pile 1 and pile 2. So some of the announcements is I will be having a live over on Instagram. So if you don't follow me, you should go check it out. I post daily messages over there. But I will be having a live with my soul sister, Charmed Wisdom. We're going to be talking all about La Santa Muerte and how our journey with her has been. And there is amazing surprises coming in as well this Saturday. So stay tuned, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Saturday, July 15th at 11 a.m. So before we get into the piles, I do want to say you don't have to be a devotee to receive this message. You just have to be open, okay? So we have pile 1 and pile 2. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Do not stress if the message doesn't fit. That is okay. Not every message is going to resonate. You are a sovereign being. You know what is right for you. So use your discernment whenever you're watching any of my readings or anybody else's readings. With that being said, timestamps, how to book a reading, how to book a limpia with me, all of that is always in the description box below in the link tree. Anything else I need to say? I do want to say thank you to everyone who has booked Olympia. I was live yesterday on Instagram with Charmed Wisdom as well. So thank you so much for that. And thank you so much if you've been with me since the beginning, if you have booked any type of service from me. Really, thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. So we're going to get started with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading. If you chose this crystal right here, this is your message from La Santa Muerte. So let's have a look. Let's see. Actually, let me put this down so it doesn't fall and then it doesn't hurt anybody's ears in the AirPods or earphones. Yes. Okay, Goddess of Compassion, Angel of Healing, Peace, the Path. So for some of you, your path has not been easy. Okay, you've been going through a lot. I feel like for a lot of you, there's something here that you're stressing about. This can be something in regards to your physical body. It doesn't have to be though. For a lot of you, maybe you have been receiving Reiki, or if you've been thinking about maybe even getting Reiki certified or becoming a Reiki teacher. I feel like this is your confirmation, okay? For some of you, for others of you, you've been wanting to get a Reiki session. This is your confirmation as well that yes, that would help. If you already got one done, again, this is confirmation that it is helping you, okay? It is helping you move energy around and bring in more peace. But for a lot of you, I do feel that there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of worry about something specifically that I feel like La Santa Muerte is saying you don't need to. It's like there's this energy of like worries over nothing, and I know that can be triggering, especially if you're going through a difficult situation. I know when I'm going through or I'm having a panic attack and somebody tells me like relax, you're safe, it's like the most triggering thing ever. So I totally get it, but she is coming through and saying like, you know what, it's okay, we got it covered, this is taken care of. Because for a lot of you, I feel like you are on the right path. That's another thing that's coming through. You are on the right path. You are doing what you're supposed to. But I do feel like there is a climb. Right now I'm hearing that song. I forget her name. The Climb. And I feel like she's saying that your sense of perfectionism or wanting to be perfect is getting on the way of your path. Is getting on the way of your climb here. Because I feel like there's a sense of not feeling worthy, or you underestimate yourself, or you play small. And she's saying you do not need to do that. And I feel like she is helping you. She is assisting you. For some of you, Maybe you went to go leave flowers. Six of Cups. This might be something from the past in regards to a soulmate. And the Four of Swords. This might be someone, or you're trying to make peace with someone from the past or with a soulmate here. But I'm also getting this might be someone you are no longer in communication with, because the Four of Swords is like, I have no communication with this person. But for others of you, yes, things have been slow. Maybe your path has slowed down a bit here, or your journey, or, you know, maybe your energy, you feel a bit more tired. Again, it's because you need healing. I feel like she's saying that it's important for you to find peace in this situation, okay? We have Aries energy. We have partnership. And confidence, you guys. Yeah, some of you are not feeling confident. Look at these two cards. I'm gonna have to move this, but your success will be determined by your own confidence, self-image, love yourself, outlook, and belief. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of worth. Do you feel not good enough? Is that what it is? Pile 1. I feel like you're underestimating yourself. Now, the reason I'm saying that, first of all, is because we're all amazing. We are all awesome. We all have our own unique, you know, qualities, and we all contribute to this beautiful web of life. But you're also showing up as the Emperor, regardless of gender. You're showing up as someone who is very smart, someone very independent, someone who knows what they want. They go after what they want. And as I'm saying that, I feel I'm hearing, yes, I know how to go about everything, but I can't figure this particular situation out. It's kind of like when you ask somebody and they're like, oh, I have my whole career, like everything is well there. You know, this other thing is well, but when it comes to love, or when it comes to this other thing, it's like that one really like makes me kind of like, you know, get lost, or like grinds my gears because I can't get it. And I feel like that is kind of what is happening here. And I feel like La Santa Muerte is saying the reason why this is the reason why you're feeling this way is because of your lack of confidence. Is your lack of confidence when it comes to a partnership, to a soulmate, to a counterpart here. This might be someone, again, from the past. You might have felt very connected to this person, like super connected. I just feel like both of you at some point had to look different ways. See how she's looking that way and he's looking that way. So I don't know who you are in this dynamic. Someone here was looking to the past, where another person was looking towards the future. I feel like for some of you, there is a person here who will have impact in your career, in your life, on your path. And there might be certain things that you're healing in regards to working with others, whether this is romantic or not. There is someone here that is coming in that is going to assist you on your path. Because I feel like you have been going at things alone. And I feel like La Santa Muerte is saying you need to be confident that you can work with others. So I feel like she's sending you people that you can connect with, that will help you grow and expand. But I feel like there's a sense of closing off to that because there's a lot of fears. And so I feel like she's helping you heal that. Offerings. Okay, some of you have made an offering to her. Those of you who are devotees, there is some type of offering here that she wants you to make. Okay, that's for some of you. Not all of you. For others of you, I feel like she's offering you this healing energy. She's bringing in this sense of peace into your life because I feel like you're ready to take the next step, but it's kind of like you're going to need others here. This is giving 11th house Aquarius energy. Yeah, a lot of healing. A lot of healing here. But there is an offer coming in, or something has been offered to you. It could be a partnership. Look, it could be a partnership here. But it's like you don't trust it. You don't trust it at all. Yeah, it's like you don't trust this. It's like you have your guard up. Which, depending on your history, right? Depending on how was it like before when you were working with others. The Zoom meeting. Okay, for some of you, you might be doing something via Zoom. For others of you, it's like this might be online as well. Again, for some of you, you have been betrayed in the past. I gotta be honest here. For some of you, you have. Maybe you had a Zoom meeting with this person that betrayed you. Maybe you work online. Again, and she's alone. I feel like for some of you, you need to go out and connect with people, like physically, not just online. Like physically as well here. Because I feel that you're ready to take the next path, but because you play small and you might even feel like you don't contribute, that's what's keeping you from not growing or taking something to the next level. You need to have confidence in yourself. You need to have confidence in what you bring to the table, and you need to trust others. And I know that is hard, and I know that that is easier said than done. Yeah. It's like your outlook. You're being helped in changing your outlook. You're being given a different outlook to work with others. There might have been 3 people in particular who you had to disconnect from. But again, I feel like for some of you, there is someone already in your life. Maybe you watch this person online. I don't know. And she's saying this person is a gift. This person is an offer. Like in the sense of like, you know, Spirit gave you the higher cup, the 4 of Cups, right? This person is meant to and has brought in healing, but maybe at the time you didn't see it that way because of certain wounds that were in place. But I feel like there's new alliances. You're ready for that. I feel like they're going to be more peaceful. And if you're in a partnership, if you're in a relationship with a soulmate, I see communication coming in. I see an offer being made. I see this person coming in as an emperor. This might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Heavy on the Aries. We have water and air as well here. For some of you, you're afraid to approach someone because there has not been no communication. So I feel like for some of you, you're kind of like, should I not? Is this person part of my path? I feel like this, you've been seeing signs about this person left and right. And I feel like this person and you are meant to bring in healing to each other and help each other get to the next path or get to the next like step on your path. That's for some of you. You might have known this person since you were young. You might have children with this person, 6 of Cups. Or this person might have children. But I feel like peace will be restored in that connection. But that is what I have for you, pile number 1. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful crystal right here, this is your pile. Let's see what your message is from the Santa Muerte. Pile number 2, your energy feels very low. It feels very low, but at the same time, it feels very serene because my voice just kind of lowered. Or you're trying to keep something like under the radar, or you're trying to keep something secret. Let's see here. Okay. God of conflict and resolution. Something is being... Okay, no wonder my voice went down. You've been praying about something. You've been reaching out to source. Okay? You've been, whether it is because you do pray to Santa Muerte or you don't, but it's kind of like you've been praying about this. You've been asking for guidance, and this is something that is bringing some type of conflict in your life. This is something that I feel like your guides are saying it's out of your hands, in the sense of like you have to let spirit help you. You have to let, yeah, whatever this is like I'm whispering. I don't know why. There's I don't know, maybe it's something very near and dear to you that you have to kind of like, you're like, I can't speak about it, so all I have to do is like pray about it. Again, you are being assisted in this, okay? And if you haven't asked your guides, your angels, God, Jesus, Santa Muerte to like help you, you should, okay? Prayer will really help you. Because I feel like the situation is getting in the way. Look at that. Look how she's holding her hands. It's like whatever this is near and dear to you. It's important to you. But it's also affecting your confidence, your self-love, because it's kind of like, I don't feel good enough. I don't know what that, and that might be what this situation is mirroring to you. The fact that, where do you feel like you're not lovable? Balance, yeah, because this situation is bringing you out of balance. That's why Santa Muerte is saying walk away from this conflict. That doesn't mean give up on it. That doesn't mean, you know, walk away from it. It just means like, you know, hand it over to spirit. Or how sometimes I say the God box, right? You put it in, you write it down, and then you kind of like, it's like you giving it to higher power. The light after the darkness. Yeah, okay. Again, this situation is going to be resolved for you. The situation is taken care of. It's just a matter of, and I know you guys don't like to hear it, but timing. Because there's something you cannot see. There's factors here that you are not aware of that need to be sorted out first. There's a lot of illusions here as well. It's like what you're looking for is already in your hands, but you cannot see it. Two of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Yeah, like I said, there's a situation here, whether this is loving yourself, trying to heal an aspect of self, trying to, you know, create alchemy within yourself between the feminine and masculine, or this is a situation with a person, with a soulmate, with a partner that is getting heavy. It's getting heavy. It's been quite the journey to get there, to get home is what I'm getting. But she's saying again, after the rain, or, you know, after night or the darkest hours, the sun always comes out. After an ending, there is a new beginning. It's just a very tough cycle here with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things like that. Longing. Some of you, yeah, you've been longing for a partnership. You've been longing for this sense of home, this sense of community. And you're going to find it. It's just a lot of things that you've been taking care of, or it's been one thing after another, and it's like, but when do I get here? Kind of energy, right? Wishing things were different only causes unnecessary suffering. That's what I'm saying. For some of you, this is what the situation is mirroring to you. This is what it's mirroring. Us staying in this situation of like, I wish things were different. If I could have gone back in time, I would have made a different choice. Yeah, but we cannot go back in time. We have to be realistic. We can't go back in time. So you staying in this energy of longing, or in this energy of wishing, desiring that things were different, is not going to bring in peace to the situation, okay? And for some of you, you are missing someone. For some of you, you are. Some of you are yearning to find somebody, to find someone, or to get something, or to obtain something here. Maybe 1975 is significant. Magic surrounds you, and in you use your skills to protect yourself. So again, for some of you, there's the owl. Very similar owls there, if not the same. Number 44, magical number. There is magic around you. And what does she mean by that? She means you can do things. You can change your focus. You can change your perspective in something. Yeah, you might not be able to see how something is going to turn out, but that doesn't mean you cannot continue living your life. You cannot, that doesn't mean you got to hold yourself back from, you know, going after the things that you want. For some of you, I do feel here, there's a sense of like having a hard time finding your identity, right? It's kind of, I'm getting like imposter syndrome. Or for some of you, your identity was linked to someone else. And I feel like you have to focus on self-love right now. Loving yourself, taking care of you, what makes you happy. Where is home to you? And that in itself is also quite the journey. And I'm not saying it's an easy one. I'm not saying like, oh, you know, you should have already have this figured out. No. But you need to find balance in your life right now by focusing on you. Because the moment that you do, you're going to get what it is that you're longing for. And also protect yourself, sage yourself, things like this, okay? Because, you know, the stress and the worry and the longing and the yearning for things so we can change things, it brings our vibration down. And for others of you with the sun here and the magic card, I feel like for some of you, you do have a witchy side. I feel like you do. And for some of you, you're like, I'm wanting to find somebody else who is like that. I'm wanting to find a partner who is like that. Who also is creative, who also is into maybe spell casting or sorcerer or witch, or, you know, who has psychic abilities, or who I can talk to about psychic abilities. Like, there's something about that here. But it's kind of like, if you don't embrace yourself for who you are, how are we going to attract that person in? Because it's this energy of like, if you're not comfortable in who you are, then how are you going to be comfortable for someone else to come in? And it's like that. And then you're going to push away because you're like, oh, well, I haven't revealed that side, or I haven't embraced that side, right? Sadness. Don't get lost in your pain. Keep going. Your story doesn't end here. Again, this is not the end. Things don't end this way, okay? This situation is being taken care of. I know it's tough. I know it's difficult, pile number 2. I feel like there's a lot of things that are being highlighted for you. There's a lot of things that are being illuminated. Things that maybe are associated with your ego. Things that, you know, is our shadow self. But there's a reason for it. Try to find balance by focusing on you, loving yourself, going after the things that you love and desire. And for some of you, there is sadness here, maybe because of a partnership, or I'm getting the sense of like, I couldn't focus on a partnership because of the responsibilities that I had. And then for others, it's kind of like I couldn't focus on myself because I had a lot on my plate. And now you have the chance to focus on yourself. And it's kind of this energy of like, now what do I do? And that is okay. To feel that way, it's okay. It's normal, right? It's kind of like the empty nest. For some of you, you are feeling lonely. There is pain. Because again, there's a sense of like, I don't find my community. I don't find my person. Which I get it. Because it's like, I can't be myself where I am at. There's a sense of needing to embrace your identity here. Whether this is in regards to your spirituality, whether this is in regards to your sexuality, you're going to do this at your own timing, but there is this yearning to just be yourself. The breast pump. Yeah, to seek nurturance. I feel like pile number 2, you have like this Empress, this King of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles, where you're nurturing everybody else, right? It's kind of like the mother who has to pump her milk out in order to feed her children. And it's kind of like everybody else comes first. My responsibilities come first. But focusing on you comes last. And I feel like right now, Santa Muerte is saying, nope. Nope, this ain't flying no more. Because you need to focus on yourself. And there's a lot of self-realizations here about who you are and what you like and where you feel at home. And loving yourself. This is important. Because for some of you, there's some type of shame here. There are certain skills that you have, that you can polish, that you can showcase. There's this deep yearning, deep desire to be who you are. You know, it's reminding me of the scene of the movie Blended with Adam Sandler and I forgot her name, Drew Barrymore, I believe, where she helps his daughter like dress more feminine, right? And she's like, she was there just yearning to come out. And so I feel like there's something about that here, pile number 2, where it's like there's a side of you who's yearning to come out, to be showcased, to see the sun. But it's kind of this energy of like, either you excuse it because you have a lot of responsibilities and it's like, oh, well, I can't. I don't have the time. Or it's because there's just shame associated, but there's longing here. And actually, you embracing who you are is going to bring balance into your life. Because it's been in the dark for too long and it needs to come out to the light. For some of you, there is sadness going on, heartbreak. Again, there will be healing here. There will be healing. If somebody betrayed you, if somebody, you know, broke your heart, again, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It was not your fault. I don't know who needs to hear that. It was not your fault. That was not your fault. But I do feel like for some of you, you are missing someone that you felt like they were your home, or you felt like they were, I don't know, it's like living through them a little bit here. Like you really looked up to this person because I feel like they represented the side of you that for whatever reason you could not showcase or you could not be. And I feel like maybe this person and you parted ways in order for you to embrace this, in order for this to be illuminated, and for you to step up and show this side of you. Focus on your creativity. Focus on that which brings you happiness. Focus on that you wish to bring to life. Bring yourself to life, pile number 2. But that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself. Bye.